experiencing all these emotions through you now. You understand?
Yeah.
Not from TV, not from you, because you telling him, and whatever he's experiencing is going through you. That's your emotional connection. Read out loud, and when you read it to your child, especially, it's very important for children because then you lose it. When you watch movie, it's not 100%, it helps, but not 100% because movie, when you adults, you can watch movie and feel the same emotion if you really understand the language pretty good. But something emotional has to cover the circle. So when you read the book to your child, and nowadays nobody reads. That's why brother and sister fights, because they're not emotionally connected together, and especially to their mother. That's one of the things that they don't do. So that's how you can connect them. Even adults, if you, for example, if you as an adult and you read a book and like classic literature, I was not a fan of it, but now once in a while I do read, or I listen to a lot of audiobooks. But if you read out loud, that emotions that I can kind of visualize and experience, it also comes from you now. I'm connected emotionally from you because you're reading it. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So all this classic literature and books for kids, but not all the books. It has to be books that don't harm them. Like, who's gonna, like most of these storytellers, they like not that good for children. Somebody's gonna eat, the wolf has to eat, and they cut the stomach to the grandma. I mean, it's too much, but something that is not good. That's
it's actually a good tips to solve the relationships between mother and children.
There is no other way.
Yeah.
There's no phone or PlayStation. It's not gonna help.
For sure.
Even TV.
So basically, if some parents will go through vector psychology training, they can even solve the problem with the children.
It covers a lot about children. All psychosomatics in children, 99% of them got any disability. Why is stuttering? We explain it. Why is autism, all this.
And for sure it's impossible to solve this problem.
Right. Vector psychology, it covers it and helps to solve this problem, because a lot of problems that children have, mothers, they don't know. For example, vector child, he has to do everything slowly. It's analytical vector. He needs to take his time. And even when he goes to restroom, he needs to take his time for some time. And she rushes him, come on, hurry up, we're running late. He gets offended, and if she does it all the time, rushes him, he can develop some disability in the child, like stuttering, and you need to give him time. When he speaks, you need to, don't interrupt him. If it's Arnold, let him talk slowly, because Arnold vector, you cannot interrupt him. He's going to start stuttering. He's going to start, you cannot say, you cannot pronounce, the child. So, and she doesn't know that, she rushes him, hurry up.
It's actually interesting because actually none of the doctors can tell about that. So.
They're trying to give pills to the child, but they have to help the mother.
For sure,
nothing to do with child.
I think you should work with the parents first if you have problems with the child.
You don't need to work with child. If I'm going to help family right now, I don't need to see the child.
You need to work with the parents.
Parents and then school. Even if it's good parents, school can also do teachers sometimes. If it's 6 years old child until 12, school can also do
Can
an impact.
affect him.
So if you know that, then you change the school, yes. Because sometimes, even if the family is perfect, society can also, because until 6 years old it's family, and mother usually, she gives all the energy to the child. That's all the problems that he has, it's through the mother. If she's okay, if she feels good, love from the father, loving father, and no big issues, child not gonna have problems. If she goes through issues, it's gonna get worse. But then between 6 and 12, then it becomes also society. So you need to kind of balance it. You can't make it perfect, but
you can fix it in
some way or another you can help. Yeah, it's really a big topic, and I'm gonna cover in some of the videos deeply every disability, because it's 100 of them. Even those phobias and panic attacks. Sometimes you buy a pet to a child, small cat, small puppy, dog. You think it's good, right? He's gonna calm down. It's gonna be a new toy for him. But especially rabbits, they have tendency to die fast, and usually happens in front of the visual child, and then he's gonna have panic attacks. So you have to be careful. I mean, if that rabbit dies in front of his eye, and they always die in these rabbits, or car hits the dog, it can impact, it can make this visual vector child this fear of darkness and fears and panic attacks. But again, if she puts that love, empathy, books, through other people, then it brings it out. Because that visual vector child or adult needs to take that love and empathy, is going to bring that fear out. But it's one of the things. I'm going to cover fear. We didn't cover it, but I'm going to cover it deeply, maybe in one of the video. Because in 2 words, the fear, it's, as I said, it's in your mind, and it's obscurity, something that doesn't exist. Obscurity is something that, you know what?
Yeah,
it's something.
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's, for example, let me give an example. Неизвестность, obscurity.
Yeah,
I guess we cover. For example, you watch horror movie. Music plays.
Yeah, you cannot expect
what you don't know what's gonna happen, so you feel that adrenaline. But when the clown jumps out, you stop. It's funny for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not scary anymore when you jumped already.
Yeah.
Or, for example, you're scared. Let's say you're scared to lose your job, or husband, or somebody. You just need to play it forward in your head. For example, if you're scared to lose the job, what's gonna happen? You're gonna leave the office. Like, you need to get rid of this obscurity, because obscurity that gives you this emotion. You don't know what's going on in this darkness.
So I need to play
exactly, yes.
for the future.
For example, I'm gonna leave the office. I'm gonna call my parents or my spouse and tell them they fired me. And I'm gonna go with my friends, grab a beer, and I'm gonna maybe watch some Netflix and rest for a couple of days. You see, it's already not a big deal right here, right?
Yeah.
Versus you were sitting in the office with that, right?
It wasn't expected.
Yeah.
That's why.
And the further you play, and more detail by detail by detail. For example, you're gonna lose your job, or obviously, again, you see it's connected. If you're not professional in your field, if you do it and you don't put all your energy into it, 100% your soul and heart, why are we gonna be replaced by AI? Because people who don't put their heart into job, they're gonna be first one replaced. First one, they gone. They're gonna be out of job. Person who put his heart and soul, you can't replace him with a robot. You cannot replace him with AI. So not everybody will be replaced.
Sure.
Now, Because what I was saying, that you need to get rid of this obscurity and play it forward. For example, you're gonna lose your partner, but if you have this bad energy, you don't give energy to other men, not body. Again, we're not talking about your retrovector woman. She even gives her energy and her body, but it's only few women, not everybody. But she doesn't know how to communicate. She didn't do nothing good for society. Nobody takes her energy. Nobody wants to hire her, and she's not professional. Of course, she's gonna get scared to lose a job. But if she's the best employee, best of the best, anybody will hire her. So obviously, professionalism it's important. But again, you think it forward, you play it forward. I'm gonna lose the job. I'm gonna, after a couple of days of rest, I'll start sending resume, calling my friends. Maybe I'll find better job.
Yeah, if you will play forward it, you will understand that it's not the end
It's
of the
not
world.
big deal now,
it's not
right?
a big deal.
Exactly.
Like,
So you
you're
need
still
to
living, you're still continuing your life.
you need to get rid of this obscurity. You need to cover it because this emptiness, that's what it triggers that emotion of the fear. You don't know what to expect. If you don't know this person, unaffected person, in frustrations and in issues, it could harm really bad people. I mean, it could do really bad things, unaffected. Obviously, you don't know vector psychology.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you an example. Unaffected person, he has these frustrations, he cannot get rid of them. So what he's doing is start writing bad things online, dirty stuff. He starts writing. Before he could write it in the restrooms. Now they write it online. All this negative stuff, all unaffected frustration. If he's not gonna do that, he feels something wrong with him. He feels that he's going to harm somebody or potential pedophile. That's the people who write bad stuff online. Unaffected frustrations. So if you know if he's dirty, if he's talking dirty, if his house is dirty, if he's dirty, then unaffected male in frustration can also do so. It doesn't have to be dirty. It can also be offense. He's been offended. Everybody was bullying him in school, and if he's anal, he holds to everything, information, time. He always kind of he accumulates everything, hold on to everything. So offense, he can keep all his life. One day breaks through and they go and harm the people. That's what happened. Obviously, when people doesn't in complete obscurity, obviously it's a lot of fears. But now, once you have information, the information covers obscurity.
Yeah.
And knowledge, that's what covers obscurity. Now your fear will be gone, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
how vector psychology get rid of all the phobias and fears. Information and knowledge.
Yeah, because basically I was playing back all my situations that I have in the past, and it's really true. If I would know how I would react in the certain of the situation, it wouldn't be this much a big deal.
You see, so
Like,
that's
I just remember all my past situations and
not
I
a
think
big deal,
about
right?
it right now, like, it's nothing. It's
You
really
see, yeah.
nothing. Like,
so yeah, that's how it is. You just need to
be
Cool.
prepared for it.
not prepared. You need to get rid of obscurity, play forward, and don't hold to your energy because it can break through and do something bad. Even not Anna, any person, any woman. Recently, I talked to somebody. She starts cursing on me because she said something. You can say smart ass. She